though. Way too much of me, that's an overload. Flow, that's a begin to grow, that's an antidote, that's a miracle, that's the answer. Apple in my throat, urban on the road, way too sensitive, and my hands are cold. Need a fatty go, feel like Kami Slan's overused with that paper butter. I'm a killer queen, after me. Think I need a quarantine, cause I'm a walking Halloween. I read it in the prophecy, I need to do it. Yeah. That's the answer. Yeah.
I'm so slide, parties in the sky, it's 3:55. She said, ooh, nice.
Visiting team. At forward, Lowry Markin. At guard, Michael Jordan. It's time to introduce the starting five for your home team. At forward, 6'6", number 24.
And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. So let's take a look at the starters for Albuquerque. They've got Jordan. Lowry Markkanen is out there with Martin. Then it's Curry. And it's Unseld in at the 5. Roman the paint. To the wing right side. 5 to shoot. Kispert. Markkanen pulls it in.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Well, Stephen Curry up and over the defense. My goodness, what can't he do?
Now, here is Morris. Now, here's Porzingis. Pass to Morris. Lets the 3 fly. Markkanen pulls it in. And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
Porzingis trying to get free. The shot's good from Kuzma.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Beal taking his time here. Kuzma kicks to Morris. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And it's Martin missing. Morris finds Beal. Tries yet again. The putback, Porzingis on the foul.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
Here's Unseld. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Porzingis. This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Beal, that's for 2. That doesn't go either for Beal. And it's Martin penetrating and finished off by Martin.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. And so it's Washington with it, following the score by Albuquerque. And Beal kicks to Kispert. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Washington making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Avdia comes in for Kispert. And it's DeLon Wright in for Monte Morris. O'Neal's checked in for Albuquerque. McDaniel comes in for Markkanen. Now, here's Avdia. Knocked away. And stolen by Jordan. Here's McDaniel. And the rejection by Gafford. Here's Kuzma. Martin with the block. Jordan against Beal. Jordan can't get it to go. And Washington has possession. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. Gafford finds Beal. He gets it in there.
You can make the case this is the premier shooting guard in the league. Bradley Beal is tough to stop.
And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Shaq.
The assist.
6 points for Stephen Curry.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Gafford. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Wright. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
What you appreciate about DeLon Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
Washington making some changes. Taj Gibson's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Hill comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Beal.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Wright. The teardrop falls in.
Okay, DeLon Wright dancing with the basketball, getting that defender to hesitate just a moment, and boom, he's gone.
Harden. Oh.
James Harden.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate it.
Now, here's Avdia. Wizards passing it around. Gill kicks to right, beyond the arc. That shot off. And Albuquerque the other way now. On the wing, Giddey. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Assisted.
Giddey's got his second bucket.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
In the corner, right with it. A three-pointer, no good. Albuquerque out in front. They lead by a bucket. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
A big round of applause.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
We've got good one. Gill is out there with Kispert. And there's Porzingis. And it's Nunn in at the 2. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Yeah, finishing in the face of some really good defense there. Unseld shows how difficult it can be to guard him inside. I didn't think he'd be able to get that one off cleanly.
Good one. Passes to Nunn. He kicks it to Kispert. The pass to Goodwin. Fires the 3. Porzingis on the foul.
Boy, that's the elastic reach of Porzingis. Corrals that one and makes certain it drops home.
Here's Unseld. Tries again. And that one's good. Williamson's got the lead up to 4 now for Albuquerque.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lob pass to Porzingis. And the basket is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And so here's Albuquerque. Here's Unseld. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Assist goes to
Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Goodwin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Porzingis. Now Kispert. Goodwin kicks to Kispert. Here's Porzingis. Another shot, and it's denied. None against Trent. Down low. Williamson trying to free himself up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gill. Beal's checked in for Kendrick Nunn. And Morris subbed in for Goodwin. Albuquerque making some changes. Martin's checked in for Zion Williamson. Diallo comes in for Gary Trent. And Stephen Curry in for James Harden. Offensive rebound. Martin with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Albuquerque.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And boy, have they...
It's deflected. Right side Markkanen. Here's Curry. Takes it off the glass. That's now 8 points for Stephen Curry.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And the wide open shot from Morris. Drills the three-pointer. Morris has got 6 points.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
Here's Diallo. And that one is good. And Albuquerque leads by 7.
Well, the gravity that Curry commands, it always leads to wide open looks for the guys around him.
Here's Beal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Kenyon Martin Jr.
GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
And the first one at the line is good.
The subject of trade rumors year after year, Beal has the skill set every team is looking for.
Well, he's elite at scoring the basketball, and he understands when and how to create for the players around him. There's only a handful of guys in this league who can do what he does with his level of consistency.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Now, here's Avdia. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Beal. The 3. Rebound by Albuquerque. Passes it to Curry. Outside for Jordan. Shoots over Beal. Albuquerque keeps it going. A new shot clock. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, Stephen Curry is not known as an offensive rebounder, but an opportunistic moment right there.
And here's Morris for 3. On a check with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Martin. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Snatched up. The putback. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Shoots it. They get it again. Manning with the bucket. Manning's got the lead up to 12 now for Albuquerque.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And so it's Albuquerque up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And so in the game for Albuquerque. Martin is out there with Markkanen. Then it's Curry. Then it's Jordan. And it's Unseld in at the 5. Albuquerque shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Washington trails by 15. Outside, Beal. Morris outside. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Porzingis. Clock at 6. Beal. That one a little long.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
In the corner, it's Martin. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. 15-point game. Wizards passing it around. And the rebound goes to Martin. Kuzma's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. And Curry throws it down.
This is what defines being in the zone. Stephen Curry is working offensively right now.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And Washington making a change here. Gill's checked in. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside Curry. Over Morris. They get it back. Unseld. Good work there as it goes. Unseld's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's just relentless on the glass. Unseld turning the miss into points because of his activity down low. That's what you love to see from your big guy. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Outside, Beal. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Porzingis inside. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Porzingis has got 8 points.
Kristaps Porzingis with that release point and that size, difficult to check in the painted area.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above.
To the paint. Here's Beal. No good that time. Great D that time from Jordan. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA.
Set to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford comes in for Gill. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Morris. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
And the pass to McDaniel. Trying to get open is Giddey. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
Kispert, the pass to Gafford. That's tipped. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
Second
For Washington, they had gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
For your home team, Daniel Gafford, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Washington making some changes. Avdia comes in for Kispert. And it's Wright in for Beal. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Albuquerque leading by 19 points. Unzel, the pass to Manning. Shoots over Avdia. Manning with the bucket. Manning's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And how about the anticipation and imagination there from Unseld? Sees the play developing and delivers the pass on time and on target.
Gafford misses. And so here's Albuquerque. Here's Trent. Avdia with the rebound. Wright looking around. Pass to Avdia. Porzingis, 8 points for him. Here's Manning. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Washington making some changes. Taj Gibson's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Porzingis. Davis is subbed in for Kendrick Nunn.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
Here's Giddey. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Assisted.
Giddey's got 4 this quarter. Here's Wright. And he makes that one.
Well, DeLon Wright proving that he is more than capable of finishing with contact. That is well done.
And they pick up 2.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's Albuquerque riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Taj Gibson is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Davis. Then there's Kispert. And it's Morris in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Kispert wide open. He fires. No good on the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Shaq misses. To the middle. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly
Second
a foul.
personal foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long. And also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Davis. Here's Martin. The shot misses. And the Wizards now going the other way. Kispert with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Jordan against Kuzma. Trying to get open is Gibson. A second chance effort. No good at the rim. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Kuzma finds Morris. Now Kispert. He's guarded by Markkanen. Inside, stolen by Martin. Here's Jordan. Rebounded by the Wizards. Kuzma's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now the dish to Kispert. Outside, Beal. Poke loose. Albuquerque leading by 22. From 18 feet away, Albuquerque again can't hit it.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Back to Morris. Rebound by Albuquerque. Shack in the high post. Markkanen in the corner. Over Beal. Here's O'Neal. Rebound by the Wizards. Gibson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Kispert. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Martin.
Assist goes
14 points for Stephen Curry.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Here's Martin. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Outside Gibson. To the inside. Stolen by Markkanen. O'Neal against Gibson. Here's Martin. And he lays it straight in. 12 points for Martin.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Morris passes to Kispert. Kicks to Beal. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
A deep 3 from Jordan. Tipped away. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. A big group substitution here for Albuquerque. Zion Williamson's checked in for O'Neal. Diallo comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Josh Giddey's checked in for Michael Jordan. And it's Harden in for Stephen Curry. Davis, the pass to Goodwin. Back to Davis. Just 4 to shoot. They need this. Offensive rebound. Gill. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
It's good.
This speaks to the strength that James Harden possesses. He is so good at finishing through contact.
To the middle. And that one's good. Gill.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Here's Giddey. Rebounded by Gafford. And here's Avdia. Here's Goodwin. Drops in the tray.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Knocks it loose. And so Albuquerque takes the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Versace when you. I hope I offend you. The Da Vinci Road. Tonight you gonna and I'm just trying. I'm proud of you. B-R-A-D-A. Gucci too. Laughing to the bank. Every face is blue. I'm a rock star.
At small forward, at 7 foot, number 23, Marcus.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella man the post position. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Back to Young. Shoots over Curry. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Guys, no question. Trae Young is one of the most exciting players right now in the entire league.
Kevin, everything is within range for him. A great passer and shooter in his own right. Young can take over a game any given night.
And he can't hit the second. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
The shot by Curry, no good. Murray outside. Capella trying to free himself up. And it's Murray with the jam.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
GA, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Martin attacking and finished off by Martin.
The footwork. Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Pass to Murray. Right side, Collins. Got a piece of it. Now, Jordan. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Count that one.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far. Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Murray following the basket by Stephen Curry. And Young with the basket on the assist by Murray.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
And again, it's Albuquerque.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Attention fans, we got a T-shirt. It's coming action, so make some noise. You don't want one, make some noise.
All new players now for Albuquerque.
Give them a hand, fans, for your dance team.
.158 left to play in the first. Griffin passes to Holiday. Lets it go from 11, and they recover it. Griffin finds Holiday. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Griffin.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And there's the pass to Manning. And again, it's Albuquerque.
And wow, his ability to score gets so much attention. Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Now here is Holiday. Passes to Johnson. Here's Fernando. Guarded by O'Neal. Here's Griffin. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Harden's shot is good.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Now, here's Johnson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And let's also add, he has touch from there. That's a solid shot for him.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. The Atlanta trails by 5. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Giddey against Bogdanovich. They get a hand on it. Shot clock at 5. Fires top of the key. That one rolling around and rims out. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Albuquerque out in front. They're up by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Albuquerque.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart play.
On the court for Atlanta, the guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Murray against Martin. Knocked loose.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy.
Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Unbelievable.
Timeout. Away team.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. That we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Lobbed up there for Collins. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Collins has got his first basket.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Markkanen inside the line. From the top of the key, he buries it. Markkanen's got the lead up to 5 now for Albuquerque. Hunter on the wing from past the arc. Rebound by Albuquerque. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Bay comes in for Collins. And it's Matthews in for Murray. Now here's Bay after the miss from Stephen Curry. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And Young kicks to Bay. Back to Young. Just 5 to shoot. That one off the back iron and out. Albuquerque leading by 5. Pass to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
And the Hawks with possession here. Pass to Matthews. Bay wide open, and he fires. It's good from long range.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
What strength is Stephen Curry. Down there with the big boys taking the bump and finishing.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Sadiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch and shoot triples made in the NBA.
Well, you were talking about how Bey is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground cover over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Curry. Bruno Fernando's checked in for the Hawks. Johnson comes in for DeAndre Hunter.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Here's Fernando. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Trent. Diallo inside. He's defended by Bay. Atlanta trails by 6. From 10 feet out. Misses off the right iron. Here's Martin. And finished off by Martin.
And taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
O'Neal's checked in for Albuquerque. McDaniel comes in for Diallo. Then for the Hawks, Griffin comes in for Sadiq Bey. And it's Bogdanovich in for Matthews. A pass to Krejci. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drop.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
McDaniel grabs the miss. Albuquerque leading by 10. Here's Giddey, and he uses the glass on the layup. Giddey's got 4 points this quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
Now here's Griffin. 5 on the clock. Driving inside. And it's blocked. Trent against Griffin. Griffin with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Fernando. It's blocked. Here's McDaniel. Defended by Griffin. Here's Trent. And that one goes long. From deep. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's Albuquerque up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy at
Visiting team, 26.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
They've got Markkanen. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with McDaniel. Then it's Jordan. And it's Giddey in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley.
A really good rebound and traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And Smitty, we know with Clint Capella, one of his great skills is his pick and roll ability.
He is a great partner, Kevin, in the pick and roll set. Sets solid screens, draws help defenders, finishes strong. Guards love having Clint as the roller for them.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got the lead up to 14 now for Albuquerque.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Murray, no good. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
And now the first timeout called here for Albuquerque.
And John Collins does just about everything you'd want your big man to do.
Greg, what I like is he can shoot it from deep. He's still someone who is improving defensively, and he's a guy who wants to keep developing his overall game.
Albuquerque leading, keeps it going. A new shot clock.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And there's the call on Curry. And that third foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Collins, good.
Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
And the basket by Curry.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
That's in, and the Albuquerque lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Hunter.
Beautiful footwork and agility. DeAndre does damage down low.
Curry, good.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
On its way from Young for two. No good there. And Albuquerque the other way now. Trent passes to Jordan. And there's the drive. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Murray outside. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Murray's got 11 points.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Jordan. Here's Curry. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Steph makes it look so easy. One of the most efficient offensive players ever.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Bays, here's Griffin. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. It's Harden with the drive. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Bogdanovich. Griffin finds Bogdanovich. And that one, good.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's Diallo. He can't get that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. 34 seconds left to play in the third. Bay passes to Griffin. And finished off by Collins.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Curry. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You've got to respect